Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining for another Puzzle and Dragons video. I'm Alpha, and today we are concluding the PAD Island Special REM event. And what you're seeing is some footage of me going through a pack worth of pulls here. I just kind of speed pulling it. Obviously, this was not part of the original pull video I did. I decided that after getting snubbed by the RNG gods that I would, really show them a thing or two and purchase some packs and pull. I figured that after having to resort to having Thor pull my only gold, I would just power through and pull until I got one real gold at least. I wanted something that was not. Last year I got a Chester. And this year I got a, what was it that Thor pulled? It was a Foo. Thor pulled me a Foo. So I decided that, you know what, I wanted to get one of those cool REM pulls that everyone else was getting. I would love a Summer Erd, or, I mean, really, that's what I was hoping for. Summer Erd, maybe the May May, or, obviously the rare ones are awesome, like the Shamali and the Beach Mirror. And I definitely, I've seen some people call it like some mirror, like kind of like the summer kind of thing. I like just going with like blue mirror or beer for short. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely not one. That is Navi. But every time she'd come out, her stance is somewhat similar to Beach Mirror, and even though obviously it's a silver egg, you're just pulling nonstop, and you just kind of, wait, was that silver? Was that gold? Did I do anything good? No, it's another Navi. And you start getting gold, and you get hopeful. Oh wow, it's Coroni. Definitely, a little tortuous to kind of keep pulling and getting these troll golds. They were so plentiful in here. I've never had so many sticker girls before, and it's just it's kind of rough. But here we go. We get a gold, and it's Foo. This is just the emotional roller coaster that comes with rolling a special event REM. So, oh, another gold, another Foo, 2 Foo in a row. So this is the sort of luck that I've got with this REM machine. People are pulling 5 times and getting like 3 rare actual real golds, and I'm just about a pack and a half, maybe a little more deep into the REM, and I still have Foo and Coroni as my only golds. So definitely pretty rough time. Just clearing it out. And I had previous dupes of all those cards I just sold. I like to try and keep at least one. I mean, if it's a really crappy silver and it makes me upset, I'll get rid of it. But there's so many cards that get buffs and stuff. It's kind of a little crazy to just sell everything off nowadays. So you definitely want to hold on to everything. You never know which dungeon will call for just that one particular card with a one particular skill, and it'll just make running the dungeon a cakewalk. So we get into the bottom of the pack here, guys. It is looking pretty bleak at this point. And let's see, we got 2 pulls left, and we pull, and we get a gold plus, and out comes Goddess of Beach Volleyball Lakshmi. So we finally get an actual gold card. She's a fantastic lead. She's kind of a cross lead as well. I thought, why not go for one more if we're getting some gold? And it's another silver. But I did get that Beach Volleyball Lakshmi, which is very awesome. Let's see now. I'll be right back to conclude this. Surprise! What's up now? So I decided to keep pulling after that video concluded. I got one more pack, and I was pretty much just rage pulling at that point. I did get my gold, but I just wanted, I don't know, something else. I don't know. I was just bored and pulling. And I think it was just a few pulls in, out comes Sniper at Rest Mir. So I did pull her. I did not purchase her. I know I got extremely lucky getting her. I want to say I it was about 2.5 packs. I have to say. I kind of went a little nutty on this thing just because I couldn't believe the horrible luck I was getting. But I put some good work into her. She's obviously fully awoken, fully max leveled, fully hyper max, and fully skilled up. So I pulled her. I want to say within it was in the first week. So I had plenty of time to skill her up. You know, back when the previous event we were on, when we had 3 times skill up. So that's when I was doing all this. This is the team that I've built up for her. Right now we've got obviously she's the lead, and Sumire is a key sub there. You know, you're getting a skill bind resist, you're getting some orb enhances, and you're creating water hearts and getting a haste in there. Andromeda is fantastic, bringing a bunch of skill bind resist again. Time to move, some rose, some unbinding, and has a great active as well. You know, creating both water and heart orbs. And right now, these last two, they're kind of flex spots. I've got Awoken Lakshmi, who is, for some reason, not max leveled. Meh. We get 4 heart orbs created and heal up a bunch. So, not enough to fully activate a cross, but as long as there's 1 other heart orb, you'd be all set. And then I have Newt on here. And she brings a left column of orbs with Rukia inherited on her, which brings a left column of orbs along with a haste. So those two aren't really ideal parts of the team, and I'm thinking I'm going to develop a second Andromeda. I already have, you could see if I go and look at this one, I have 2 cards. I have the other one, and I'm working on skilling her up, and then I will get her, max level, max awoken, and then I will inherit an Erd active onto her, so that I would be able to actually chain both Andromedas using an Erd active, then an Andromeda active for a very large boost, or burst, I should say, not boost. And then after that, I don't know what that flex spot would be. If it would be taken up by Lakshmi or Newt or Navi. So I guess I've got options depending on whatever the dungeon calls for. But basically, I mean, if you're my friend in PAD, you've seen that the Summer Mir has been up in slot 1 pretty much since I got her, even before she was maxed out. I was just so excited to pull this card. Really fantastic artwork. You can't get any more deadly than holding a super soaker with all sorts of targets going around. She's clearly doing some serious sniping with that water gun. Anyways, guys, that is that. I am finished with the PAD Island REM. Once I pulled that beach mirror, I did not touch it or even look at it again. I never did get my summer Erd, which is still something I want at some point, since Erd's kind of like my OG waifu. Let me know how you guys fared. How did everything work out for you? And we'll be, let's see, what do we have coming up? We have some more tutorial videos coming up from the Get Good Noob series. And I'm going to do a state of the channel, kind of just talk about what I'm up to, what's coming up. And that's about all, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'm Alpha, and you'll see me next time.